So I recently just finished reading a new book about business, and it's called The E-Myth Revisited. So this book completely changed my perspective on how I think and how I should operate a business. So in this video, I'm going to share some learnings about this book and what I found useful. The book talks about that we have three personalities or more inside ourselves. So the main three personalities that it talks about are the entrepreneur, the manager, and the technician. So basically, the entrepreneur is a creative side, and it's the personality that thinks and innovates in the future. So the second one is the manager. So this personality lives in the past. It wants everything organized and systematically structured. And they are the ones who are responsible for making sure that everything runs smoothly. And the third one is the technician. Now this is an important one. This person is the one who does all the work. They live in the present and they are the ones who do all the technical work and just want to do that, like nothing else. They don't want any business strategy or any tactics or anything, just doing the work. That's what they are interested in. So now that you know all the three personalities, here's where it gets interesting. Here's how most people generally go about starting their new business. So they are generally good at some technical work like design or accounting, and then one day you suddenly had this moment where you start thinking like, why am I doing this job, or what am I doing here, why am I working for someone else instead I could do it for myself. So you start your own business because you know the skills and you know how it works. Except there's one twist that nobody tells you. You're gonna have to do all the work, not just the technical work. So, for example, you need to do sales, you need to do bookkeeping, you need to do outreach. But the technical skill just wants to do work and doesn't want all these. But to run a successful business, you need to do all these. And at first, it might be exciting because it's all new. You are working 8 hours a day and doing everything you can, and outreaching, creating scripts, delivering clients, and all that. But after a certain point of time, it becomes hectic, and suddenly there's more work than you can handle. And now you're gonna have to work 10 hours a day just to keep up with that extra work. Then you realize that there's no way you can do it all by yourself. And then you become frustrated and you start hating to go to work. And that's when it hits you. Your business becomes your job that you thought you had escaped. And the reason is because if a business depends on you, on your style, on your personality, and if you're not there, you don't own the business, you own a job. So now let's move to the mature businesses. So mature businesses are built by people who have entrepreneurial perspective. See, most of us start with a technician's perspective. We think I'm good at this thing, so I'll start doing a business around it. We look inwards at our skills first and then outwards how to sell to people. But the entrepreneurial perspective is completely backwards. It starts by asking how must this business work to serve the customer in a way that it's systematic and profitable. They don't start with their skills, they start with the customer first. And this is the most important thing. The entrepreneur, the business is the product, and to the technician, the business is just what they deliver to the customer. So I hope you understood and the concept behind how to start and run a business. This was just the tip of the iceberg. Like, there are many strategies and real life examples in this book mentioned. So I'll hopefully share that in future videos. But for now, the main question is to ask yourself, am I building a business or am I just creating a really complicated job? So I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and I tried to keep it as simple as possible so that anybody can understand this. And thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.